Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Attacker Productions. Today I'm Baker, joined once again by Trevor, Jason, and Austin.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
And today's matchup is Trevor versus Jason. We saw Trevor earlier this week, and we saw Jason play this deck actually last week. So, like always, buttons down below. But guys, let's get into this. Blue on blue.
Yeah. It was nice to play against Soul Striker in a different way than I'm used to seeing, especially at our locals.
So last week, I think both me and Jimmy played against Jason, and I asked Jimmy about the same question. When he plays a unique Unison on turn 2, what did you think?
My thought process, once I saw it was, oh, everybody I've talked to says this Unison's not great, but I always liked it. So it was nice to see it, and it made me pretty much think that he was going to tunnel really hard on the SS2 Gohan.
Yeah.
Exclusively, but I find out maybe during the match, maybe after the match, that that's not the case. So it was really cool to see.
I will say it's definitely an approach I liked.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I end up changing the deck up before my first match last minute, and I wanted to see how it would work because the Gohan cards I did enter into the deck play a lot off the skillless, and that's one thing I like about the deck that I built is it focuses a lot on skillless or unisons. So I kind of like that route with it. I did, after playing this match, I did change the deck again. So next week, if I'm on camera, you'll see a little bit of a change, hopefully for the better.
We'll talk about that change in probably 30 seconds. So,
yeah.
Which I will say before we get there, this was something that when I first played the, was it set 14 when Gohan came out, the energy one?
Yeah, it was definitely.
Yeah, I believe so.
So, like I said, I ran into a similar issue like this when I played set 14 with that blue Gohan, where you gotta be careful what's in your deck, because if you aren't careful enough, you can end up charging cards you don't want to charge.
Yeah, I remember I had, I think, played against Jason last week, and we had talked about his deck, and I had been like, be careful, man, because that's why when I play Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I run nothing but blue.
And there it is.
As you see right there. That,
So...
And even, it's so rough to see.
Yeah, and so I remember we talked about this beforehand. I remember mentioning, like, the Zeno super combo is really good at helping fix this. It's not an overall solution, but it does help. But if I recall correctly, in this current build, you don't have any of those, right?
I don't.
So, what is your recovery play from this point on? Because you also play a super combo that requires to have all mono blue, or I think all blue energy.
If I did that, I misplayed.
The Vegeta, that where you bottom a card, draw 2, all your energy has to be blue for that effect.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
I didn't remember that.
All right, let's.
I'm not used to running. Usually when I play a deck and I'm putting stuff in energy, it's usually always the same color as the leader. So it never really dawned on me at that point, I guess, when I played the super combo. So that's my bad, for sure.
Yeah, because you can't do like the those super attack rares from set 9 either if you had those, because they have to be all the same, like, all blue or all red. That's why when I play Cooler and I use the Freeze's Death Ball, I only charge red and red with the multicolor, because if I charge any blue, I cannot use that card.
Gotcha. Yeah. This is a mistake that definitely I won't happen again, because I had everything at this deck point on after this match is definitely blue. I don't have any other color but blue. And next weekend, you guys will see it completely. It's going to be pretty much the same deck, but I got a lot of other cards that's going to help me get to where I need to do, and none of them were a different color other than the blue. Everything's blue.
That's good.
Yeah, because your two drop Unison could work really well to get some of the stuff out you wanted, and then you can awaken turn 3 still with the 3 Unison if you wanted to. So you can still do those things you want to do. It's just oof.
I would say because last week that's what he did, like against me, where he did play the 2-drop Unison. I think I took care of it, but he immediately just played the 3-drop and awakened anyways. So like it's just really good like early aggression for this deck that I actually like seeing. It was something different that you don't really see, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So the one thing I do like about the 2-drop Goku Unison is once I play it and I activate, the main to where I take an energy and put it into the battle area. After that, I don't care about the Unison at all. So when you guys actually go after the Unison, it actually doesn't really do anything to me, because hopefully on my next turn I can play the 3-drop Unison and awaken.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea behind that.
Yeah, it definitely got me. I saw that, and I was like, oh, nope. We're going to prevent any more skillless from getting on this board after dealing with Bancroft's skillless spam version of SS2 Gohan. I was like, I don't want to deal with any of that ever again. So...
So the reason why I kind of built it this way is I really like Soul Striker. I think it's a really good deck, no matter like the different builds that are out there. The only issue that I had, it's too slow, and I get impatient, and I want to do stuff before turn 3 or 4. So this was a good solution for me personally, that I could do stuff on turn 2 at least.
You're a Broly player, like you're playing Broly Swap. I think that's why you're in that. But you played that deck for so long, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the first deck I really started off with was Goku's Lineage, which was Swap, and then going into Broly Swap, and then, like, most decks that I've played have been, like, from the get-go, you just constantly going and doing stuff, attacking. So this was a definitely different change of pace for me.
Yeah, you and Seth both are very heavy aggro players, and I used to be heavy aggro when I first started playing too, and it's hard to change. Because when I first started playing Cooler, I made it very aggressive, and then I kept losing, so I wanted to make it more defensive. It's a hard change to transition into.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. But now that I'm like this far into the game and I'm learning what a lot of the other cards do and what you guys are playing, I'm actually starting to learn and remember a lot of things better. So my variety of decks that I play are kind of different.
Oh, I just realized the Fu made you have to wait till turn 4. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's why we were saying, like, it's oof, because
Yeah.
I hate Soul Striker because they can awaken turn 3 regardless, even if you can't, like, awaken, they don't attack you and stuff. And it's so frustrating to deal with because it's guaranteed turn 3 awaken.
Yeah.
That extra turn behind is rough.
It is.
So now he's kind of in that, kind of Soul Striker mode. Where are you sitting at, Trevor?
If I'm being honest, I am basically sitting at, I need to deal with the 10-drop Gohan when it comes out. Like, that's all that's in my head.
That's fair. That's fair, man.
Because, like, that's in my head, that's what he has to kill me. So, I know how much life I can take and still get around it with various plays to deal with it. Because it has the flex, so I can't God Sealing Trunks it. But I have my Majin Buu Unison, which can get rid of it when it swings, and I have Boujack the Evil Doer after taking 3 damage from it, probably, to get it at least off the board. So that's kind of like my current brainwave. I'm not too worried about the Unison that's on board. His leader's going to do what his leader's going to do. But then I see Tapion come out, and I go, oh no, okay, we got another threat to deal with.
I was getting ready to see what the card was. I forgot it's the SPR. I was like, is that a monkey? I was so confused.
I mean, it's not a bad tech. I think I played it in a variant of Soul Striker before. Just tapping on for 1 energy zone. I think your Unison has to be 15,000 in order for you to do it, though.
Yeah. You just
Or
have
more,
to tap 1 energy, and the Unison has to be 15 power.
It's so good for blue because it's a nice aggression for blue, and it helps you deal with other unisons with that double strike. So if you want to get rid of someone's unison or supply pressure in general, Tapion is really good.
But so is Evildoer. It's about to come out.
I don't know.
Yeah, you would think Evildoer would come out, but whenever somebody hasn't played for over a month, it goes to the graveyard and stays there.
This is the third round, though. Yesterday we saw a video where you played it just fine, man. What happened?
Well, literally, like, I was thinking, I need to get rid of this Tapion. Okay, I need to counter. I need to combo it with it, and then I go, okay, how much more do I need to combo with? My super combo's actually live. Okay, I'll super combo, get 2 more cards. Okay, I survived. And that's where my thought process stopped, apparently. And then literally, like, shortly after this, I was like, oh, crap.
Minecraft oof.
But it's fine. It's fine. We can always recover.
Getting the 4-drop out on the board always looks nice.
Yep. Awaken with Boujack, draw 2, untap 1. Don't have to be at 2 life at that point. Super nice.
Really good.
That's right. Bojack's alternate is to have a 4-drop unison.
Yep.
Is it 3 life or 4-drop?
It's 3 life. It's either 2 or 3 life. I'm not sure exactly which. I feel like I'm always at 2 whenever I can do it. And then, or a 4-drop specified unison, which is searchable Goku of the Calamity. So it just fits, obviously, with the deck. Not even accounting for the fact that it's just a generally strong blue unison. Between this and the baby unison is pretty much just runs blue right now.
Oh, yeah. So you're just getting rid of a potential threat. Now he can't do God Sealing if he wanted to.
Yeah, he can't God Sealing, and I take away 2 attacks on his turn. Hard to deal with unison attacks that are dual because obviously, like, you can't remove unisons without killing them. So I can remove battle cards with the various tools I have in my deck, but
also is
gotta
that
kill the unison.
Is that the same unison where if you have a blue Saiyan in rest mode, your really doesn't take damage?
That is correct.
Yep. It's really good unison. It's I feel like especially with this kind of deck, it works really well, especially with how Jason wants to play, where it's more aggressive. Yeah, dual attack helps him with that, and then it helps protect him because he wants to tap his attacking cards.
Do you play any of the Goku Vegeta? I can't remember what they're called. It's like saying something to negate that plays in rest mode.
I do not.
Yeah, it's a promo.
The 1-drop promo.
Yeah,
the 1-drop promo people use for fusion material.
No. So the whole point of that unison that plays the skill is there's a particular Goku card, Super Saiyan 3, Resolute Strength Sun Goku. So for one energy, I can evolve the 2-drop skillless card into that. He sends a card back, removing barrier, and then plays Deadly Defender Vegeta from my deck.
Yes.
So that's the whole point of the skillless. And then from there, I'll just return the Goku card back to my hand and then play a 5-drop Goku. Path to Infinite, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
So that was a play, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oof.
Yep. That's my way of dealing with it.
So, just literal nope.
So out of curiosity, Jason, how familiar were you with this unison beforehand?
You're talking about his unison?
Yeah.
The only time I've ever played anybody with it was Jimmy. And I forget what deck he played it in. But other than that one time, that's the only time I ever played against it.
Yeah, that -1's really rough. It's as rough as these misplays you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we covered this one at the beginning of the
I'm covering it again for the comments, so.
Even when I cheat, I can't win.
Gosh, man, spoilers.
Just
Oh yeah,
you can't.
I should be disqualified for the play I'm doing right now.
I'm sure if Jimmy was watching as well, he would say you're probably banned from the shop for something.
That is correct.
There he is.
Yeah, welcome back to the show.
He came on really high with a double strike here. Was very scary. Luckily, I've taken a lot of damage, so I had a kind of a fat hand size, along with the Boo Unison helping with that.
Yeah, you're sitting at 3 or 4 right now, I think, as
And
well.
this time, I remember to play Boujack the Evil Doer. Because I went, before I forget, because I forgot last time, let's get rid of this Tapion.
I forget that's a Boujack card because Vegeta's picture.
Vegeta's right in the front. Yep. I don't
I get that a
remember.
lot.
I don't remember when that first made that realization. But I remember going, "Wait, this is a Boujack." I think someone played it off the. It's the activate battle where you put the card from your energy to yada yada. Those have to be Boujack upgraded cards?
With Galactic Buster,
Yeah.
no.
No,
It
okay.
just has to be a blue card. So I will frequently use it whenever I top deck an energy such as like Golden Ape, because I'm not going to probably get that back out. I'll just use it for a 10k combo with Galactic Buster, so I get draw.
So I assume you're just in the state right now, Jason. You're just poking to poke now.
Basically, I'm just trying to see if there's a chance I can get any more of his life and just try to get rid of as many cards out of his hand as possible.
Yeah, and this is at this point. Whenever I saw this card come out, I was like, "Oh, you don't just only have your one black card in your deck, man."
Yeah,
I was like, "I've seen Champa, I've seen this, and I've seen Fu. You've got more than one in
Yeah,
there."
and you're on Heroine's lineage, right?
He did. He did.
That's 5
He
now.
did,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Oof.
Yeah. No, you guys are making
Yeah.
adjustments after this match was over with.
Yeah, for sure. I showed him the Zeno Edge of Space super combo. I was like, "You need to at least run this in there too." So.
yeah.
Soul Striker draws enough to where it's okay to not have the draw from that super combo for its defensive effect.
Yeah, and most people also use the draw apes with, Soul Striker draw even more. But with how you're using that Unison, you can't do that.
Definitely not. So I got other things in mind for next week. Hopefully, I get all my cards in before then. But
Yeah.
But right now my deck is sitting at exactly 50 cards, and they're all blue. There's not one different color card in there. So
That's what happens sometimes. Unfortunately, you learn the hard way. Sometimes, you just get goofed on like that. That's happened to me a few times where I remember before I added the Zeno Unison with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta deck, if I charged the Goku Oops Secret Rare, I was always so frustrated.
yeah, another thing too is once that did come up and it did go on my energy, I kept skipping it over, so I wouldn't forget that it wasn't a blue.
Oh yeah.
But once I started playing, I never used it, so I kind of did forget it was there.
But we went into this turn. I know at the end of Jason's turn, he went, "How many cards do you have in hand?" And I said, 12. He said, "More than me. Cool." So I was like, okay, I can, combo a little bit heavier here on this turn. Though he does Heroine's Lineage my Boujack away from me, which I was not anticipating, obviously, because I wanted him out there to kill him. So I do the overwhelm play on my turn.
Ooh. Ooh.
And swing at him, 25. I don't think he negates this one.
This one.
Oh, is this what's gonna happen?
So I combo up kind of high here to basically force him to combo high, or he can take the 1 damage.
Yeah, I think I end up taking it here. I was hoping for negate. That's what I was hoping for.
Man, you don't play it?
And,
There it is.
and then 8
Yeah.
for game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I hate to see it. You hate to see it.
yeah. You had to sit down my cards. Good game, bro. Good game, bro.
That is the folly of blue. The folly of blue when you're playing against it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it happens. And with that being said, keep in mind there's buttons down below and on the screen. And like always, read your cards, know your plays. Mono blue for cards I like to play from Energy, and fluff out.